Alright my friends, how you all doing? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to a fresh episode of FM21's Project Black Sea. And we're about to get Season 9 finitoed. We're actually about to get it done. I made a mistake. I've actually made a big cock up in the run up to today's episode. But last episode, my friends, is linked above for you right now in case you have missed it. We're just going to jump in because this is a season ending episode and there's always lots to do. So let's crack on. So, my friends, the big cock-up I've made is that I just was playing on like I always do between episodes, and I just got a bit into a groove, and I got into it, and I forgot to bring it back for the CSKA Sofia game that tied up the preliminary phase. We essentially tied up the league table with the victory in that game, and so that's why I wanted to bring it back, so you could see that we won the title and whatever, but we've won the title again 6 years in a row, I believe that is. So, yeah, we are the team to beat now in Bulgaria. It's got boring. If you're a Bulgarian football fan now, you kind of go into it and you go, okay, we're playing for second or third. That's kind of how it is. You're just not winning the league. Not against this powerhouse. With the finances we've got, and the board are starting to, they're starting to support us in ways that, I didn't think was possible, with the amount of transfer money they're giving us, wage budgets and so on. No one's going to get near us. In my opinion, I just don't. Not unless a tycoon comes in and buys up one of the other teams. But last episode, we obviously went crashing out of the Champions League. It was unfortunate that we got drew against such good opposition in Real Madrid. We gave it a good go. We scored at the Bernabeu. It was pretty good. It was nice. Since then, we've just been on a run, really, really good run, where we've just won a load of games, kept a load of clean sheets. We've made it to another final, and yeah, we just lined up to basically finish off the season in a really nice fashion. So we started this with a 3-0 win against Ludogorets, Topazov with a brace and Zekanovic with a goal. CSKA Sofia were up next, 4-0 win. This one basically clinched the title for us as well. You'll see D'Alessandro with a brace, Topazov and Stoichkov with the other goals. I have to say, Stoichkov has had a really, really good debut season, and I just hope that we can keep developing this player because he really does look amazing. Like Stoichkov, this is his season in numbers. 13 games, 6 of those are starts, 6 goals, 3 assists. That's just the league. He's had such a good season, considering this is his first year. I just hope he can continue to develop. Then we played Botev Plovdiv, first game of the championship phase, 3-0 win. Alvarez, Topazov and Stein Grimson with the goals. Then it was Botev Raka in the first leg of the semi-final of the Cup. You'll see Topazov with a brace, D'Alessandro with a brace. D'Alessandro from the spot, Vasilevich and Negeo, excuse me, with the goals. We're going to apologise now if I cough a little bit in today's episode. I've got a bit of a raspy throat. Slavia Sofia were then up, 3-0 win. You'll see Topazov with a goal, D'Alessandro from the spot and Duzel. Then it was the second leg, 3-1 win. Klikin, Lesko, Zekanovic with the goals. And then we came up against Bero in the league. It was a 1-0 win with Alvarez scoring. Oh, again, I think props to Alvarez. Excuse me. He's had a really good first season, especially in the league. You'll see it here. 19 games, 8 goals, 1 assist. Obviously, I'd like a few more assists, but the fact he's chipped in with 8 goals this season, his debut year, I think, he's had a really good season. And just look at that player. He's unbelievable. And then it was Levski Sofia, who were actually going to be playing in the cup final. And this one was really close. I did heavily rotate. I played a few players I wouldn't usually. Krum Simov played and a 6.3. I'm worried about that transfer at the moment. Topazov didn't play well either. But it was a 1-1. Stoichkov with a goal. And they got one really, really late on to grab themselves a point. So we're going to play the cup final today, a Kupa No Bulgaria final. I will show you our run to the final, shall I? So yeah, this is how it went. 2-0 against PFK Montana, 2-0 against Zarsko Selo, 5-1 against September for Sofia, and then 8-1 on aggregate against Botev Vraka. Very, very smooth and easy run to the final. It does have to be said. Very happy days. Very much enjoyed as well. Excuse me, I'm very sorry for the coughing. It's going to be annoying, I know, but it is what it is. And so, yeah, we're going to play that final today. The league looks like this. 30 games played, 28 wins, 2 draws, 73 goal difference. I'll check how many goals we scored at the end when we tie all this up. At 86 points on the board. Zekanovic, 19 goals. Topazov, 18 goals. And then you'll see Zekanovic got 14 assists. Zekanovic's season in numbers, when you look at it, is mental. He's an unbelievable player. And it actually kind of tells me that selling Kostov was the right thing to do. It really does. I feel like we made good money on the player, and we have got a very, very good striker who's basically holding the club together at the moment. And yeah, so my friend, let's just get into the cup final, shall we? It's a biggie. I think that was our 6th league title in a row this year, and I think this might be our 5th cup in a row, because I think we didn't win the cup the first season we won the league. I'm not sure, I can't actually remember, but yeah, I think this might be our first cup. Our 5th cup in a row, but we'll find out at the end of the game. I'm completely confused at the moment, but anyway, not going to hold back. This is the team we're going with. We're going to go Bosoik in goal, Duzil Tasev at fullback, Yosipov and Kahar are going to play centre-back. Let's go, D'Alessandro are going to play in the midfield. We're going to play Alvarez and Topazov on the wings, Gagliardi through the middle, and Zekanovic up top. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for the cup final. And obviously I'm relatively confident, but it did concern me that Levski managed to get themselves a draw against us recently. But yeah, this should be interesting, this one. Like it always is, the cup final, because, and the reason I say it's going to be interesting, we never really turn up. We always get the job done, but we never really turn up. We don't play our best stuff in the cup final for whatever reason. But, you know, we're going to try our hardest today. Topazov's taken a bit of a knock, like really early on. Apologies if you heard what sounded like a dying animal. I think it was Emily having a bit of a whinge. We are 13 minutes into the game, and yeah, a few of our players have taken a bit of a knock. Racing along is this fixture. It really, really is. 20 minutes gone. Right, here we go. Free kick. Kua into D'Alessandro, into Gagliardi, into Alvarez. Nowhere to go, really. That's good, though. Out wide, into Tasev. What can he do with the football? It's a really good cross! And Topazov, who is usually so deadly in the air from there, heads over the crossbar this time. It was a well-built-up piece of play, though. Right, Levski Safia. It's now their turn, as Mambo is on the football. And it's slower. You can always see the opposition, they play a lot more of a patient game than we do. Very quick, the way we try to break and get up the football pitch. He's done well. He's won a penalty. Oh, he's done Duzil there. Duzil's on a yellow card, and he's not had the best time. I'm going to demand more of the boys just before the penalty's taken. And that's a good penalty. And Levski Sofia are 1-0 to the good through Nigel Roberta. Okay, we have a cup final on our hands. Right, Kua with the free kick into D'Alessandro. Now to Lesko. Goes wide. It's a lovely ball into Topazov. Good ball into the box. It's cleared away though, and they're going to try and hit us on the counter-attack. Delev into Minkov. This is good. Oh, that was nearly a really good pass. That's a ball over the top. Zekanovic has not got the pace to catch up with that one. Good header from Kua. He's massive. He's an absolute giant defender. So there's not many that are going to beat him in the air. Alvarez, Tasev, good ball. D'Alessandro into Lesko. It's 1-2 between them. Topazov. Oh, how have we not scored? How have we not scored from there? Okay, 35 minutes and we are still 1-0 down. And this is interesting. It goes to show, though, what I said at the beginning of this game. We don't always turn up in the cup final. Right, Zekanovic into Lesko. D'Alessandro now. Back to Lesko. Driving forward. Good ball, Zekanovic. Oh, it's a good save from the keeper. He was offside anyway. We're going to go into half-time 1-0 down. When was the last time you see that? I'm going to just get on their back and tell them they need to give me more. And we are underway, obviously, in the second half. Right, free kick. Zekanovic. Kua! 14 chances, 4 of them on target, 66% of the possession, and we are still 1-0 down. And are we going to be losing the cup final for the first time in quite some time? Right, D'Alessandro goes wide. Got it back. Now Duzil. D'Alessandro. Ball over the top. Nothing's gonna come from there. But they're sat in though. Levski are sat in. There was no one forward when that ball was cleared. Yusufov into Alvarez. Now to Tasev. Oh, just not good enough. We're sloppy today. Come on, win this ball back. Ball over the top. There we go. Yusufov. You're not going to be in the air there. Now D'Alessandro. Where's he going to go? He's driving forward. Now Topes. Good ball. Oh, it's offside. I was so into the play that I didn't even see that he could be potentially offside. We'll make a substitution, I think. Gagliardi's going to go right. Stoichkov is going to come on and play Cam. Topes was running low on energy and not having the greatest of games. Right, Duzil. Now into D'Alessandro. Ball comes back to D'Alessandro. He's got a bit more time. He's going to find Duzil. Back. 1-2 between them. Let's go! What a goal! Header! Hits the bar! It's in! It's 1-1! And we are back in the game with 25 to go. And that is just what we needed. But Insta highlight and Levski are in. And Levski are in. And it's a really good save. It has to be cleared off the line. Jesus. Like, statistically, we should be absolutely away in this game. But we're not. They are there or thereabouts. I'm going to do that. I'm going to make that substitution. Angelov on for Gagliardi. We'll fire the boys up because there's only 12 minutes to go. Right, throw in. Duzil into Stoichkov. That's all right. Let's go. Oh, it's cleared away. Stoichkov's come on and he's actually had a really big impact on the game. That was a really good tackle. They've still got it though. It was another good block. Oh my God, it's up and down this one. Tasev on the football as this highlight still goes on. Alvarez drives past one man. Now into Stoichkov. Where's he going to go with this? He's going to shoot and he just drags his shot wide. Oh, this has been a lot harder than any of us would have imagined. 5 minutes to go. Goal kick to Levski Sofia. And it's gone all the way through. And he's offside. Oh my God. Right, free kick. D'Alessandro. Lesko. Stoichkov into Zekanovic. That was beautiful passing. Managed to keep the ball alive. So, oh, if that's a penalty... That's so harsh. That's so harsh. If that's what's going to win it, that is so harsh on Levski Sofia. And I think that's going to win it. Get in there, D'Alessandro, putting it away. We will we'll make our last substitution. Alvarez for clicking, just to get some fresh legs on the football pitch. I'm not sure if that was a penalty. It looked like a bit of a dubious one, but it don't matter because we're 2-1 in the lead. Good tackle. Bodies on the line. This has been a tough cup final. They have made a go of this one, haven't they? 5 minutes added on. Probably deserve it in the grand scheme of things. Free kick. Can he score? Can he put it to bed? No, he can't. Easy save for the keeper, that. He's got it in his locker to score from there, though. Look, ball over the top again. Oh, if the shot had been better, it's 2-2. That ball over the top has done us. Time and time again, they clearly have some very quick players up top. And I've tried to utilise them. I don't really play a very deep line. It's a pretty standard, like it's in between, you know. Because my two centre-backs are not the slowest, but not the quickest. But 30 seconds to go and we will have our hands on that silverware again. Clicking on the football, just needs to look after it, and he's doing just that. Comes back to Kua, back to clicking. The first time ball, nothing's going to come of it, but I'm pretty sure that's job done. Good in there. That was our hardest cup final for ages. That was our hardest cup final for a very, very long time, but that's a great job. Absolutely brilliant job by the lads. Oh. Past that trophy. Look at the size of Kua on the end. He is a giant. Get in there. Come on. Get in there. Another cup. At this rate, I'll be the best manager ever in Bulgaria. I really, really will. Let them do the lap of honour. Have fun, lads. Enjoy it. Beautiful stuff. See you in a minute. And so there you have it, my friends. We've done the treble again. Yeah, it's kind of nailed on, isn't it, at the beginning of each season now? But yeah, really, really good for us. We've won the cup again. Like, very, very good. 2-1 win. Tough final. The Levski were good value for money, weren't they? Jakub Lesko's had a very good game in that one. We've lifted the Kupa Bulgaria, as you can see. Very good stuff from us. Bakir Rasim, how's true Litex legend, basically hailing my achievements at the football club. Boulder happy with the win. Bonuses have been paid out. As you can see, Ludogorets free were the biggest underachievers. Levski go runners up. We didn't have any of our players in that, but we rotated heavily in this competition. A few players have been scouted and whatnot, and you will see that some bonuses have been paid out to some players for winning the cup. What I'm going to do now is go away, play the last game of the season. We will return and wrap all of this amazing season up. And so here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for the season review. Obviously, no camera. If you're new to the series, I don't use the camera in this part because it's nice to see everything that's going on screen. But yeah, we're going to take a look at all of the best bits, worst bits, and all that good stuff from the season. So let's move this forward. First and foremost, we're going to talk about the new arrivals. I think every single signing that we've made has actually had a pretty positive effect on the club. I think they've all done very, very well. I feel like we've got a few players there that could have massive futures at the football club, as well. I'm really thinking that Yusufov is going to be massive for us at the back. I think Kahar at 20, he's going to develop. I think he could be pretty good. And Alvarez in particular. The board are not happy with the deal because, there's £5 million worth of add-ons that we could pay where this is concerned. But, when you look at him, as I showed you him, in today's episode, you look at his attributes. He is a phenomenal left-sided player, and I just think he could be massive. As far as the transfers out, Crosado was a massive one that we lost, but I feel like we've replaced him pretty well. Kostov, obviously, that was a big transfer, leaving him, but we made a big amount of money on him. Same can be said for Adanov as well. We made a lot of money on him. But yeah, we did rid the club of a fair few players this season. A lot of deadwood as well. A lot of youngsters that weren't really going to move us on and do much. But yeah, we've made good money and we've done very, very well this season where transfers are concerned. As far as the season's concerned, I feel like we've had a really, really good season. It's probably our best season to date. We've done the domestic treble again, which I know is pretty nailed on, these days. But the Champions League, I don't think that we can knock that what we've done in the Champions League there to get through that qualifying phase, then get into the group stages. We lost 2 games in the group and managed to get through it, go to the knockout rounds. We lose to Real Madrid, but, we lost to a very, very good team there. And, I think it was a really, really good effort. You will see we filled the stadium 95% average home attendance, which is really, really good. 10 goals for Zekanovic as well throughout the whole competition. That'll probably put him up there as well for most goals scored. Moment to remember, the 9-0 against Dudlang was a pretty good one. Lots of goals scored in that. Match to remember was a 0-0 against Dynamo. I'm not sure about that. We've had more memorable matches than that this season. And then the goal of the season came in the Kupa Bulgaria semi-final, I believe that is. It was a memorable goal as it was Lesko who dribbled from inside the Vraka half and then scored a 26-yard effort. Really good stuff from him. Finances are through the roof. The finances this season are mental. Obviously, the broadcast revenue is down. So is the match day commercial and retail. That's shirt sales, I believe, retail. So, yeah, maybe a few players leaving the club. But our reputation's not really sort of changed too much. Still national reputation, but it is getting there. It is growing. Lesko sold the most shirts this season with Topasov, Gagliardi, Zaganovic and Pozgai in there. Obviously, Pozgai no longer, a player at the club. Or he might be, actually. No, he is still a player at the club. He's one I'm thinking of selling. That's what it is. How are you lined up this season? Busoik in goal. I think that's probably, well deserved. He actually got an assist this season. That's mental. Tasev, Duzal, Malinov, Yusufov. Yeah, I'd probably go as far as say that's the best sort of back four throughout the season. Lesko and D'Alessandro have been a constant in there. Clicking left, Topasov right, Stoichkov has got in there. He's got into our team of the year, basically. And probably deserved. Gagliardi was out a lot this season, injured, and so didn't really play there. But I thought Ronaldson's come in and done a good job. And then Zekanovic, the man up top. From 37 games, he's got 20 assists and 34 goals in all competitions. That is a ridiculous return for the player. It cost us nothing last season. That is mad. And then as far as the accolades are concerned, we won Manager of the Season. Which is good. We don't always win that. Even though I dominate the league, we don't always win that. So that is good to see. Zekanovic, excuse me, Club Awards. Zekanovic gets Fans Player of the Season. Young Player of the Season as well. Nikolai Yusufov gets Signing of the Season. That's really good to see. Lesko got goal. Top scorer was Zekanovic with 34 goals. He also got the most assists this season. Damir Zekanovic was 11 player of the matches in all competitions. He also got a 7.6 average rating. And Joel D'Alessandro got the most passes completed per 90 minutes. Zekanovic has broken records. 20 assists per season, 11 man of the matches. It's amazing. And then the youngest ever goal scorer was that of Plamen Stoichkov, when he was 17 years of age, 168 days. That's amazing. And just to finish this off, this is how it all looks, my friends. Absolutely top-notch season. And now, just to finish things off, ladies and gentlemen, I want to take a quick look at the squad, but also want to cover a couple of things. First one, look at that transfer budget for next season. £51 million the board are going to give us. £725,000 worth of wage budget is astronomical, but a lot of that is because I've got £84 million in the bank. It's just under 84 million. That's a mad amount of money they're going to give us to spend on transfers. I would imagine next summer it's going to be very much the case of go big or go home as far as transfers are concerned. We're going to be going into our 10th season next year. So I think that we need to make that decade in charge very special. And then this one that I'm about to show you is amazing. Stadium expansion plans. Now, I was saying, wasn't I, that obviously the stadium was getting full up now. We had a very small ground, but the board have announced plans to enlarge the stadium by 4,057 seats. It's going to cost around about £2.5 million to do it, 9 months to complete, and we're going to have to go and play our football at Spartak while it's being done. Now, I'm not sure if Spartak, what teams use this ground. None. No teams use this ground. But obviously, we're going to be moving to a different part of Bulgaria while we do it. It's 15,000 capacity. So we have actually got a chance next season of earning some pretty good money because we're going to be playing in a bigger ground. And we'll see what sort of support we've got as well. But that'll be amazing. But great to see that the board are investing heavily in the club's future as they attempt to sort of expand the ground. So it will take the capacity up to 12,171, which will be absolutely amazing. What actually is it at the moment? It's not telling me. Due to move, yeah, it's not telling me now. But I'm pretty sure it was something like 8,000 odd. I know there's a way you can do it. You watch, it won't do it now. Stadiums, Litex. Yeah, look, because we've moved into Spartak, they're only giving us that. But 1948, who are a pretty poor team in this league, have a 43,000 seater stadium. That's mental, isn't it? Slavia Sofia, who are not very good either. It's amazing to me that all the big clubs, like Ludogorets only got 12,500 seater, CSKA Sofia 22,000. Like all the really good clubs actually don't have great stadia in this country, so that's quite surprising. But yeah, there you go. Stadium plans afoot. Now, as far as the team is concerned, I think it is time to weed out a few players and start to bring in some really good ones. I think we might have to start thinking about, Marzanovic. Is he good enough to play backup to Duzil? Is Malinov good enough to be playing backup at centre back position? Yankov, is it time to let him go? I think Yankov. Yeah, he's out of contract this summer, so we might let Yankov move on. Damyanov, is he really good enough to be playing left wing for us? This is kind of where we're at now, ladies and gents. We've got to start thinking about the future. We've got to start thinking about some really good players. I would imagine that running the Champions League is going to do us some good. I would imagine our reputation is going to go up a bit as well. And with £50 million to spend, I would imagine we're going to have a top-notch summer. I really hope we are. But just to finish, I'll show you the league table, just so you can see it. This is how it finished. 89 points. No defeats again. It's been a phenomenal year, and next season we're going to go and do it all again. So there you have it, my friends. We're done and dusted for another episode of FM21 and our Project Black Sea series. It's the end of another season, but next time make sure you join me, because we're going to be spending money in that summer transfer window, and it's our 10th year in charge. A decade in charge of the yellow and black, is it? Or yellow and green? I don't know. But yeah, we've been in charge of this little club for that long. But my friends, I can't wait for next episode. Make sure you join me. If you're new, consider hitting that subscribe button. Drop a like on the video if you've enjoyed it. But until then, I salute you all, and I'll see you in the next one.